Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I'm your host, Mike Luke. All right. Yes, I am running the show today. So, I just got bat down the hatches. I don't know how this is going to go, but, yes, we will work. All right.
Yep, there they are.
There they are, everybody. We were wondering where you were. All right, AZ12, proudly presented by Little Caesars. I will be getting Little Caesars later, so go to LCFREECC and check it out. Little Caesars. You can get a free crazy combo with any purchase. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. All right, we're going to have a fan segment tomorrow. We got Wilbur's Big Burner coming on. It's going to be big for everybody. Everybody wants to see that. All right, now let's see here. Hold on, I'm going to try to switch this back and to make us look good here. Boom. Let's see. Boom. We're there. Is this us? Yeah, there we are. All right, Shearer, how you doing, dude?
Splendid, Michael. Thank you.
All right, we got a lot to get to here. Now, I think there's a couple things that we need to talk about first. I'm going to, this isn't even really on topic at all, but when do we ever get on topic or off topic? Armando, just DM me. The couple things here. I'm going back and forth with some people on Twitter, and I don't understand this. The revisionist history of Caleb Love has already begun, Shearer. It has already begun. People saying left and right, how are we going to replace Caleb? How are we going to replace Caleb? Correct. That's a good question. But guess what? If you were complaining about it in the last 2 years, you don't get to ask that question.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, we were very positive about Caleb and all that. But it's like you don't all of a sudden get to look at him, when he leaves out the season and be like, oh, man, we're going to have trouble replacing him. It's like, no, you were the same person that said he sucked all year. So it should be pretty easy.
You were literally complaining the entire time about Caleb Love, so you don't get to just do that, and you don't get to say that I know who you all are in there. I do not like that. Okay, now, we're going to talk a lot about Arizona in the Big 12. We are going to talk about Arizona's schedule. We are going to talk about Team USA. No, Rage, you're wrong. By the way, Rage doesn't want to come on until February, so he's going to come on in February, I guess. So
what's going on now?
I guess Arizona, Colorado. He said he wants to be able on for that. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever, Rage.
Also, someone already asked. Yes, my eye is swollen. We'll just say I got hit in my eye. Shelby punched me in my eye.
Yo, you got bit by a snake.
Yeah, I got bit by a snake in my eye. But yes, it is very swollen. It looks wonderful today.
Yeah, no, it looks great. You should just wear. Hey, you know what you should wear? You should wear some of those. You should wear sunglasses. You should come on here and look cool.
I should.
All right. Okay. But we're going to talk about that Arizona and the Big 12, a lot of different things. But let me ask you this, Shearer, and I was thinking about this yesterday. I think Arizona, honestly, for basketball and football, I think the Big 12 is actually a really good fit in hindsight. We said that at the time, but for drastically different reasons. The first thing we need to talk about with football is, listen, with the way that things are presently constructed, Arizona in a major conference for football is not doing well. If they were in
I always laughed with the conversations like, oh, I wish we were in the SEC. And I mean, you were like, no. Basketball, pretty fun.
Yeah.
Football, can you imagine? It's like, oh, Arizona's opening the season with Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida, and it's like, oh, Texas and Oklahoma.
And then they're like their easy cream cake game is like Auburn.
Yeah,
yeah. We don't want any of that. So I look at it, though, and I look at the Big 12, and I think this is a good fit for Arizona in the Big 12, mainly because of what ASU did. ASU has been basically, and sorry, ASU people, this is true. ASU has basically been Arizona historically in football for the last 40 years. You're good once every 10 years. It is what it is. Look at ASU, though, Skier. Last year, ASU was picked to finish dead last in the conference, and they won the conference. That doesn't happen in any other conference, and they're not going to win the conference if they're in the SEC or the Big Ten or whatever. Arizona, I say, why not us, my friend? Why not? I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm just still saying that
you are. Why aren't you saying it's going to happen?
Because it's not going to happen. But yes, I would love to be. Wrong on.
I mean, how many leagues have parity, right? Like the Big Ten, I could tell you, Ohio State's going to be the best team. And Oregon's going to be right there, and that's going to happen pretty much every 9 out of 10 seasons. You'll get Michigan making a run, whatever. Right. The SEC, Alabama, Texas.
Yeah, I don't want any of that.
Right. Big 12, it's parity, man.
Parity.
Like it's ASU's not, ASU was good last season. We don't know how they're going to be this season, right. and it's not going to last every year. There's not going to be that one dominant team that there was. And is there value in that for the college football playoff? No, probably not. It's probably a bad thing. But for my entertainment and for Arizona, it's a great thing.
I will challenge you on that, my friend. I think it is a good thing because the winner of the Big 12 will always get a bid into the BCS or whatever they're calling it now. Whereas if Arizona was in the Big 10 or the SEC, they would have no chance of ever winning.
Yeah, no, I just meant like for the conference as a whole. They're always going to get one team in the Big 12. It's going to be hard to put two Big 12 teams in.
Yeah, but I look around the conference, though, and that's why I guess maybe I'm just hope springs eternal. But maybe I'm just saying to myself, I'm like, all right, this actually isn't the worst thing in the world because Arizona, is there any team now? Again, there's better programs in here. There's better overall programs. Like Arizona and ASU, kind of the same program. I know ASU had a better season, but whatever. But, Kansas State, probably a better program. There's some other teams. Yeah. But at the same time, though, there is not anybody that you're like, oh, my gosh, if everything doesn't break right for Arizona, or if everything breaks right for Arizona, they'll still get their butts beat. That's why I'm excited about it. Sheer, you can go into this because I'll put it to you like this. Year. If Arizona's playing in the Big 10 this year, the SEC, feels weird calling Big 10 good football now, but I guess it is. Arizona would not do well. But again, no. That offensive line, boo. But the Big 12, though, Arizona, I say bring it. I say bring us your tired, hungry masses.
Yeah, I mean, I like the parity, and look, Arizona still has work to do to get to the level of they can beat anyone, but it's really not that far off, right? Like it could happen. That's the thing. It could happen. If Arizona was in the SEC or the Big 10, we would never say, oh yeah, they could win the league this year. It's like, no, they can't. They just can't. Financially, they can't. They just can't. All
right, now, Dennis Walsh is right. The great Dennis Walsh. By the way, we might be getting a card dealership person that actually knows Dennis Walsh. Yes, that is very true. The bottom part of the Big 10 is all crap. It's all poo. It's all bad. It's all it's all those years when everyone's like, oh, Iowa, that vaunted defense. I would not be worried about Iowa because Arizona would lose 3-0. Who cares? But Iowa, like all those teams though, Rutgers sucks. Minnesota sucks. Iowa sucks. Did I already say Minnesota? If not, I'm going to say them again. Minnesota sucks. Again. Yeah, just say them again. Who cares? But there's a lot of teams in there. I think I said Purdue. I know Indiana was good, but whatever.
Are you asking me about Big 10 football?
Yeah, the crappy dude. There's like 10 Big 10 teams that all stink. I will say this though: at the top, though, they're very good now.
The bottom you're talking Purdue, Maryland, Northwestern, Michigan State, UCLA, but I don't think that'll last. Yeah. Wisconsin, Washington, and Rutgers. That was your bottom 10.
Yeah, those teams all stink. So I don't worry about now. Their top is better though. So Arizona would beat it. I don't know that I look in the SEC. I don't know that there's really any team outside of like Vanderbilt that I'm like, bring it. Vanderbilt. We should have scheduled Vanderbilt 10 times a season.
That wouldn't be easy either.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to meet. Is that the whitest name ever? Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Who's that?
That's I think that's who it's named after, Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Shelby had a niece or something that went to Vanderbilt.
Was her name Cornelius Vanderbilt?
It was actually Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
man, that guy must have been awesome.
Yeah, no, what a white name. Yeah,
shipping and railroad man.
Yeah, no, he is. He's a man of
good looking.
What did they call? Too. What did they call him? Like the men of industry, or like the Titanics of industry, the Titans of industry.
Vanderbilt is often described as a robber baron. Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's a scumbag. All right, Jonathan Gibson. What teams in the Big 10 have a worse O-line than Arizona? None.
But you could say what teams in the Big 10 have Arizona's speed.
I like what you're thinking.
Big 10 teams are generally slow, except for like Oregon and Ohio State, which is why they run through the conference.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that's true. All right, fair enough.
Did I just say Arizona's going to finish third in the Big 10 this year?
No, you just said that Arizona's going to win the Big 12. That's where we're at this. Yeah. But, it's just weird, though, because I'm looking at the Arizona football schedule, and I'm like, all right, there's really no team on there where I'm like, man, again, they're probably going to lose a lot of games. Let's not sit here and pretend we're not. But I'm looking at it. There's no team where I'm like, oh, gosh, we're going to lose by 500 points. If we were in the SEC, I'd be like, all right, 500-point loss. Let's try to keep this within 200, 150, 75. So, again, we got a chance. I think it's actually good for Arizona, Skier.
I agree.
Yes. Okay. Now, Skier. He says Skier never took middle school history classes. I don't know if he did or not, but unlike Joseph, I believe that Skier actually attended school. There's no way that Joseph actually attended school, is it?
Dude, they don't teach you about Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they do. I learned about Cornelius Vanderbilt, but I have better education than you. So
yeah, Suaro is top notch.
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Hey, Chris S., buzz off with that. Chris S., we do not like that. Every team on the U of A schedule is saying that is a win also. True. But you know what? That doesn't mean that we can't think that those are wins as well.
Unbelievable comment. Unbelievable.
Angels C. Yeah, the KJ is not coming back to Arizona. There is less than a 0% chance. Would you agree with this, Sure?
I would be very surprised. Very, very surprised.
Yes. Okay. We will just leave it at that. Okay. So that's where we're kind of at though with Arizona football. I think we are in the right. Right conference for it, man. And because again, I think we need to have very, very realistic expectations. Okay. Now hold on, everybody, stay with me here. I'm having to run this thing, and so this could be a disaster. Hold on, just a second. What do we have here? Hold on, everybody. Hold your horses. All right, guys, like I said, this is going to be a total team effort. Oh, I'm not even in the right area. Hold on. Hold on. This isn't good. Media assets. There we go. Yeah, media assets. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Watch this. This is going to be so good. Here we go. First one. Oh, gosh, this is good. Eris Dental. Oh, sure. We're going to even cover you up. Not. Watch this. Oh, nope, that's not good. Hold on.
This is awesome. This is top notch.
Oh, gosh. Little Caesars with Eris Dental.
This is our new basketball court.
Holy,
this is awesome.
Cody, come back. We need you, Cody.
Yeah. Hey!
All right. All right, yeah. All right, we still got a little
Little Caesars in the background.
We love Little Caesars in the background. Say you're going to Little Caesars and you're, or you're going to go get some good food at Little Caesars, some good grub. You're going to use that code LCFREECC. But TucsonImplants.com. Sheer, how are you with your implants?
Very good. Very good with my implants. But do I need another one? Eris would be the place that I go to.
Yeah, we got to give Land the Man with the Master Plan a big shout out. One of our favorite people on the show, Anthony Humbert, his lovely wife, woke up with a massive tooth thing. I don't know what it was exactly, but they fixed the tooth, and I think it was on a Sunday morning. That's what they do at Eris Dental. TucsonTeeth.com, TucsonImplants.com. Land the Man with the Master Plan, daily urgent care, and this was a very, very good work. And again, I believe, and according to Anthony Humbert, she left with her tongue and her uvula still intact, or whatever that thing is. So again, check it out.
Uvula
Sounds like something down below. But sounds like something in the nether regions.
Depends where you are. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's a good point. TucsonTeeth.com, TucsonImplants.com. All right, now look at this one. Oh, I got another story for you here. Oh, Sheer. Now, listen, some people might say, Mike, you're slipping right now because you're hosting the show. Maybe you're going to endorse Andre Veras. No.
You distract us.
Won't distract. Oh, mouth fart. Won't do that now. Andre Veras messaged me saying that somebody from the show messaged or wanted to have a meeting with him, and that's why they're smart. Now, again, now I don't know if this person endorsed Andre Veras, but we won't do it. But either way, give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. Is your plan built to adapt to economic shifts, to the war between India and Korea, or India and Pakistan, or you don't want any of that. You want Longview in there to say we are looking to Longview. We're looking over the Kashmir region to tell you what will be going on there next. Check it out. All right, now let's see if I can get this back here. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, nope. Hold on. Close. We love Little Caesars, but stand strong. We're back. Okay. Oh man, we got 29 comments that I missed during that entire time.
They were all positive. I still like the Little Caesars in the background.
Yeah, no, I like it too. I don't know how to get rid of it, but we like Little Caesars so much, we're going to keep it there. Let's see here. All right. Rage says KJ is not returning. Thanks, Rage.
Rage is so good at this stuff, dude.
Yeah. Big 12 Bobby. Yeah, I know. I went back and I watched your crappy city draft and was disappointed no one took Tempe. You know those guys would be dying to take Tucson first. I get it. But we're on this show, we're highbrow. We stay above the fray. We don't get down into the weeds. This is true.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Mike is struggling as a producer. Watch it, Mr. Tyler Warden. Oh, yeah. Angel Antonio Chavez. All right. All the comments in here. Thanks for the report, Rage. Hey, here's Rage's updates on everything. Arizona's not getting him. Move on.
Is he wrong?
Well, he was wrong about Coel Pete and Braden L. Burries.
I trust Rage.
Okay. Cameron Williams is blowing up. I called it. I love Cameron Williams. Yes.
Yeah. You see what we did today?
What's that?
Did you see what we did today?
Did you rub? Are there new rankings
for him? He's too good. We didn't wait.
What'd you do? What'd you put him at?
He's 15th.
Told you.
Yep.
Told you. Would you still slow play him?
Oh, I never said I would slow play him. And actually, that helps my theory, by the way.
Hey, by the way, Wilbur's big burner. We got to address something right here. Let's see here. So Wilbur's big burner is coming on tomorrow. We got to address the Gen Zer. He says we're always talking about how much we would endorse Andre Veras, but never how highly do we recommend him. I'll watch your mouth. All right. Here's what Wilbur's big burner is coming on tomorrow. I don't think he wants to dox himself though. I think he wants to keep his entity. I think he wants to keep his identity. So you know what I think we're going to do, Sheer? He's coming on tomorrow, but you know those like really stupid like smiley face things that people put over people's faces now?
I don't think you can do that.
We got to try. That? I don't know. I think we could try doing that. Or Wilbur's big burner, we just don't say your name. How about that? We could just say it.
He's not going to show his face. He doesn't show his face in any of his graduation pictures either.
Wilbur's big burner? Yeah, I don't know. Wilbur's big burner, we're going to figure this out because you are locked and loaded. We're going to make fun of that guy at, who's that? We're going to make fun of that putz from Dirtbags. I forgot all about that guy. Colton Hawthorne, another great name. Colton Hawthorne, 999 Super Snap. This name sounds like somebody that hung out with Cornelius Vanderbilt and the Titans of Industry. Colton Hawthorne, 999 Super Snap. Very much appreciated. If Ziegler wins his case, does this mean Arizona could hypothetically get Caleb Love and JCM back?
Probably.
I don't think they could get Caleb Love back because he played 5 years.
They can't. Yeah, they can't get either back. But
yeah, I don't. Dude, yeah, hey, can you imagine if we had guys that were literally saying, I'm going to leave the MNFL to come back and play for the U of A?
You think we could get Gronk back then?
I only played 3 years. Actually, only like 2 years. You know what's pretty funny? I always love when people message me and they're like, they think they got some inside scoop on how Gronk broke his back here. And it's like, dude, I already know this story. And they're like, well, what do you know? And I literally tell them the exact story. And they're like, oh, okay.
We live that story.
Yeah, that story was great. Yeah, that was Gronk in Arizona at its peak. Okay, now let's talk about Arizona basketball in the Big 12. And then we're going to get to like Team USA. We're going to make fun of Bill Belichick here for a little while as well. Because I want to, like I said, and the Jacob Franklin bet, by the way, that thing's fire. By the way, guess what I'm doing today, Sheer? So, so Raquel's nephew's graduating. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm getting 5 Little Caesars pizzas, and I'm bringing it over there. We got 3 of them for Mother's Day, and man, these kids went through them like these little spider ants. They went through them like immediately. So I can't just bring 3. I got to bring like 8 of them now because they're good.
Where's you graduated from?
Middle school, like Cortero or Tortolito or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But either way, I'll be bringing that and a balloon. Okay. So, anyways, but go to Little Caesars. Got to use that code though, Kenny Abbey, LCFREECC.
Of course, we're getting free crazy bread.
Yes, Pehoff, you need to do that as well. You're a young buck.
Oh, look at that Shelby. Look at Shelby. This is true.
On 4th of July, I will be ordering 25 pizzas and using. Oh my gosh!
Dude. So last year, she's like, "Hey, can you pick up some Little Caesars for me?" This is true. Before the code existed, I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And I go with Aurora. It was for 4th of July, and there were like 30 pizzas, 30 crazy breads, like 60 things. It was my entire back seat. The manager like took a picture of my car. It was insane.
That's really good. Yummy. I mean, that's what you got to do. My name is on the wall, and Rick Trimmer. My name is on the wall.
Brielle's going to Tortolita next year.
Is it Tortolito or Tortolita?
Tortolita.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Brielle will be there next year.
Okay, gotcha. Mike and Skier have nothing to say about what Gronk said is truly magic. What else are we here?
What did Gronk say?
I don't know. Joseph, you need to come on for a fan segment. Hey, guess what? Don't worry. We won't be in the same room as you. And
Bruce does it from his basement. You could do the same. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we'll pretend you're somebody else. Okay, now let's talk Arizona basketball in the Big 12. I love Arizona basketball in the Big 12, Sheer. I am a massive fan of Arizona basketball in the Big 12. A high boat raises all ships. We've all known that, or a high tide raises all ships. And I like it because at the same time, too, and I'm going to keep saying this, I don't believe that Arizona beats Oregon if they are in the Pac-12 the previous season. First of all, they would have already played Oregon. Second of all, so they wouldn't have even played them probably. But second of all, I don't think they would have come back for it, though.
Look, normally I don't know how much I buy that stuff, but when I'm interviewing players and they by themselves offer it up and say, yeah, the Big 12 really prepared us for this, when you're not even asking that question, that means that it's real, right? Like that means that absolutely. Think about it. They went to Kansas. They went to Iowa State. They went to ASU.
Yeah, they went to ASU. Yeah, the biggest problem with ASU is going there and like you're gonna have to worry about that crappy arena falling on you.
Yeah. So, BAB.
Yes. Wait a second. You should go to Cheryl.
I'm doing the hot compress thing today, and if it's not down, I actually am probably gonna. Yeah.
He has a sty in his eye.
Yeah, it's normal. I've had it before.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's pretty bad, but.
Would you rather live in Tempe or Colorado City? Big 12 Bobby's asking.
Oh, come on. I don't want to. Don't make me compliment Tempe.
I'd rather live in Tempe than Colorado City. That's a tough one.
I think Colorado City could be tough for a Jew. Just going to be honest.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to go. Hey, do you want to take a road trip there?
How far is it?
It's like 6 hours. Not that bad.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, yeah. Colorado City, baby. Road trip. AZ-12 on the road to Colorado City. If we go missing, you know what happened.
Dude, we should go to all our bad cities and walk around at night and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Shelby
missed yesterday.
Shelby didn't watch. Shelby, just Google it. That's all you. Come on, Shelby. That's Colorado City. I even got Sheer to admit that that's the best one, and he had never even thought about it. So that's all right. So either way, So what were we just talking about? All right, but Arizona though in the Big 12, I agree with that. I think that. Plus, I think no, it's not because of that. It's because of like the ones. Either way, check it out. But you. Arizona in the Big 12, though, and it's only going to get better. You look at these teams. Kelvin Sampson's coming back because he doesn't want to retire because he knows he can he can play the A twice a year.
Yeah, that's crazy. 4-year deal.
Yeah, no, but here's why I don't worry. I am definitely not an ageist. I am something that I look at, and AZ-12's first prep game in Colorado City. Yikes.
Not an ageist. You look at the energy. Sampson's older, but he doesn't act older. It's when they're old and they can't even stand when they're trying to coach.
Yes, and here's the thing. You watch Hubie Brown. I would totally let that guy coach my team, and he's 98 years old.
Yeah.
He's with it. He's lucid. I got beat up on the boards back when it was go easy cats because I was Loot not with it at the end. And they're oh, he's only 70. I don't care about that. I care about what I see. And that's, to me, it's like with Rick Pitino. I could watch Rick Pitino and say that he's a lot more with it than Loot was at the same age. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how they act and how they operate and whether or not they can do the job effectively.
Yeah, but I would absolutely re-sign Kelvin Sampson to that deal.
How old is he? Is he 70 yet?
I think he's 80. But
Kelvin Sampson he's 69.
69, yeah, all right. So
it'll end when he's 73, right, or whatever. And then his son will take over. Rick Pitino's 72.
Yeah, Rick Pitino's the man. I don't like all that wrinkly. He's got that Botox stuff though. I don't get that. Did you see what Cameron Diaz said today about Botox?
Yeah, she just wants to let it go.
I love that. Old people out there age naturally. It's awesome. It's like Clint Eastwood, where Clint Eastwood, he's oh, I'm Clint Eastwood, man. That
was really good.
What? I'm Clint Eastwood?
Yeah. The thing about Clint Eastwood is he's I'm Clint Eastwood. That is.
All right, Joseph just sent me something. This will be good. Okay. Holy moly! I'm not going to talk about that. No.
What did he say?
No. No, I don't want to talk about that. This should be in the Diddy trial. I am not going to talk about that. Holy moly! Look it up, dude. This is bad. We will not talk.
Is this the Aaron Hernandez thing?
Yeah, we will not talk about this.
Is
it? Where how he studied during team meetings.
Let me see.
This is bad.
All but
don't read it.
Oh. That's one way to stay awake during
I was going to say, that's, I don't know what to say about that, but.
I thought no one would tell him to stop doing that either, because they're if we told him to stop, he'd probably murder us.
Yeah, they're oh gosh, yeah. That's one of those things go in there, oh, hey, what's going on?
There's ways to tell. Aaron Hernandez kept himself awake by doing a certain activity that you shouldn't do in public. That is not cardio. He did cardio.
Cardio? Yeah, and he wasn't taking a dump.
Yeah, he did cardio.
Yeah, I found it epic and encouraged it even. What the heck is that? Talk about a distraction. Remember when Belichick said we're not about distractions?
Yes.
All right. So either way, hey, Ted Wardo, stop. Ted Wardo, stop. Speaking of which,
Is ASU baseball going to need a hot board, Mike?
Oh, did they lose?
They lost to the 12th seed, Arizona BYU. Tomorrow we're going to live it. 7 a.m. Me and you are going to text about baseball.
Oh, yeah. No, it's at 7 a.m. Hey, yeah, we're going to, and we'll do the show right after. And Wilbur's Big Burner. Wilbur's Big Burner asked me if you're going to be on the show tomorrow. Duh. It's not going to miss it for Wilbur's Big Burner.
I might be swollen shut, but I would never miss it if Wilbur's Big Burner's on.
Yeah, no, I know. So that's where we're at. Okay, but anyways, back to it. I also think, though, that it helps a little bit. Let me ask you this. I want to ask you about the NIL aspect, but everybody stay with us here because, again, I'm going to mess this up. Here's some more reads. Okay, hold on. Baggins. All right, our good pal. Oh, no, this isn't.
No, just leave it like that. It's fine.
Holy moly! Oh, that's better. Actually, it covered your eye. All right, Baggins. Use code AZ12 for 15% off, my friend. 15% off. Our good pal Cheryl did this. You should go see Cheryl. You look terrible, Cheryl.
Thank you.
What do you mean? I don't know.
I appreciate your.
I'm going to start a group message with you and Cheryl right now, actually. So, anyways, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated, all food made in-house, chocolate chip cookies. Use code AZ12.
Shelby and I went there.
She real-timed it. Very good work, Shelby. Very much appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
I real-timed it. I was on the east side, and I got one the other day. And I got you get a chocolate chip cookie and the Anasazi sandwich. It's very, very tasty. Very, very good. We like it. Yummy, yummy in our tummy. All right, now, let's see here. Oh, this is not – I don't think it's going to work. Actually, maybe it will. Watch this. Everybody watch. Share! Share! All right, now let me see if I can bring you back. Hold on. It worked. All right, now we just went blind for a second here. Now, you might say to yourself, Mike – what's wrong with Shear's eye? He's not going to Arizona Primary Eye Care. You guys say, Mike, your eyes look amazing. What'd you do? I go to Arizona Primary Eye Care. That's the difference. To quote Dr. Dre, that's the difference between me and you. Four locations for routine exams. AccuView now offering $400 towards contacts, $150 for disposable, 60-plus insurances accepted. Perfect place to glow up. And you can get these St. Laurents right here. Look at these things, Shear. Look at these. Look at these.
Oh my God.
I look like somebody from like LA Confidential or something. I look so good in these.
They just announced the winning court, Mike.
What's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
Which is the court?
It is. Hold on.
What the heck's
music in the back? It is the fourth one, the one with the color.
Hold on. All right, keep talking. I'm not doing well here. Hold on. All hands on deck. Oh,
it is the one that I think it's the one that Kobe said he was going to quote crash out, as the young kid said.
Oh, the crash out crowd, those losers. All right, I don't really care about the court as much as some people.
Whoa! Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't really. Okay, so let's see here. My Ojos went loco. That was very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, now let me ask you this. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Dennis Walsh. All right, let me ask you this. Dennis Walsh says all those courts are tacky. I kind of agree a little bit. Just put the cactus in there. I don't want like.
Oh, I don't think they're tacky.
I don't want like. Yeah, I agree, P-Off. Okay, now, Sheer, let me ask you this: is it easier to raise NIL in the Big 12?
No, not at all.
Yeah, well, is it easier? Well, no, but
why would it be easier?
Because you got better basketball. Kids want to play there. They want to go against good teams. They want to play against ASU and Stanford 8 times a year.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Hey, watch this. I'm going to tweet at Cheryl. Hey, Raul Mom, Sheer needs your help. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Anyways. All right. So, but I think Arizona in the Big 12. I also like to a tweet that went out there from Prim, where Prim says where Arizona is just going to be middle of the pack again. How is middle of the pack? How is it middle of the pack when you finish third in the Big 12 and you finish 15th overall? I don't get it.
It's not.
I don't get it.
It's not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get
I
it.
like when you pick on stupid people, like there is like their opinion is like I don't understand them.
Yeah, no, it makes me feel better about myself because I need listen, we know all of my flaws and we know that I need to be able to, listen, if I can tear down to build myself up, that's what I'm going to do. It's like it's an old motto. Oh, the great Erica L. Day is in here. For winning is a crime against humanity. Interesting. Now, Kobe L. Thiels, Kobe says I'm stupid. Well, you said it, not me.
Yeah, I mean, accurate.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one. Okay, now, so moving forward then, in the Big 12, though, let me ask you this, though, with the schedule. I don't know that Arizona's loaded for bear. I had a couple of Illinois people who are like, oh, you're going to lose 10 games next year. Yeah, because we're actually playing good teams, unlike you guys. And this is going to be a gauntlet, man, and especially 2 for 4 freshmen, or for 3 freshmen, Skier.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt schedule. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Opening up first game of the year, you're going against Florida. Crazy.
We should have are you going to that game? That's in Vegas, right?
Of course I'm going to that game. It's the first game of the year.
We should have an AZ-12 meetup there. Oh, that'd be so good.
Are you allowed in Vegas?
I'm allowed in Vegas. Yeah, Ben One White's not allowed in Vegas after those shenanigans he pulled. Should I tell the Ben One White story?
You can't tell that story.
Yeah, I shouldn't tell that story.
You crazy?
Yeah, I shouldn't tell that story, but that's actually I got to admit, it's a really good story.
It's very similar to the Aaron Hernandez Gronk story.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not. Ben won Vegas, but Ben One White experiencing Vegas for the first time. How about that?
More non-conference wins or football wins? Non-conference wins. Easily.
In
basketball, easily.
More non-conference wins? Yeah, I agree with that. That's not a bad one, though.
No, that's easy because you got to remember, like NAU, Utah Valley, Tech, Montana, easily.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Plus, I think they're going to win some of the good games too because they're actually good. But in the Big 12, though, you know what I also don't get? All the crash outs. I love saying crash out. All the crash outs, too, who keep talking about they're like, the Little Caesars code works in Vegas. Rick Trimmer, real time it. Come on.
We'll save a lot of money in the tournament. A lot of money.
Dude, we're literally just going to send Little Caesars. We're going to have it shipped to the stadium.
Right. Do you know where the first round of the NCAA tournament is, too?
In Vegas?
No, it's San Diego. We run San Diego. Remember that?
What happened in San Diego? I'm trying to remember.
That was the TCU when we hung out in San Diego at the TCU.
That's right. Oh my gosh, we do run San Diego. We're big fish in San Diego. We're
huge in San Diego.
Yeah, we're here. We are huge in San Diego. Very, very huge in San Diego. But anyways, back to Arizona. It's going to be awesome. I'm very much looking forward to the schedule. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on that one though. And you know what? I want to talk about this for a second. Some of the crash out crew. Hey, can we call Gen Zers?
That is good.
Crash out crew.
Done deal.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a list of all the Gen Zers who are part of the crash out crew.
Done deal.
Okay,
that's so good. Crash out crew.
The crash out crew. Yeah. Kobe,
pronounced. Never mind.
Should we put Kobe L. Thiel in the crash out crew?
Yeah, we could call him Cock, crash out crew.
COC. Why would you call him that?
COC.
Sounds terrible. Sure. Sounds terrible.
No, it's good.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out. But
Kobe just said his slow pitch team is named the Crash Out Crew. Of course,
is it really?
Of course, it is.
All right. Yeah. No, Tyler Warden, you're an old soul. Tyler Warden, you're definitely not Crash Out Crew. But all right. So
Jesse knows the COC.
Right. Where is Brad Ellis? Every time I try to get him on, he says he got a family thing going on. So
this kid just keeps growing.
Yeah, his kid is massive.
Take care of that. It's like 6. I'm not being mean at all. Don't worry.
No, remember when you? Yeah, it's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Sheer messaged me because where were you? And you're like, holy gosh, Brad Ellis's kid is like the biggest kid here by a mile.
I remember we saw him, and I was like, how old is this kid? You're like, he's 4. He's not so. He's 6'2".
Yeah, dude, he was like a 6'2", 4-year-old. He's huge. He's a really, really big kid. All right, Gen Zers, if you guys want to be part of the Crash Out crew, just tweet at me and I'll add you to the crew. Okay, so you know what I'm a little annoyed by too, and this is also coming from the Crash Out crew, is everyone's like, it's going to be really tough for Arizona. You got 3 freshmen next year. In theory, yes, but again, I don't want to beat up. Carter, because I love Carter, family, everything. We're wishing him nothing but the best. These freshmen coming in, well, maybe they don't have the upside that Carter does. They are further along in their development. They are more mature. We always talked about Carter being the young fawn in the fields, the young deer in the headlights. Where, dude, Koa L. Pete has been a massive man. Excuse me, for like 18 years now. Braden Burries is 25-year-old freshman. These guys are 21.
Wayne Aristod weighs more than Carter does right now.
Easily. I mean, these are guys that, whatever you think of their upside, they are further along in their development. Yeah. Is that fair to say?
Oh, 100%. I mean, Dwayne Aristod is Carter with 30 pounds, and the way he's built. So Braden's 21 now. Look, there's still an adjustment to be made. Like facing Florida in your first game when they're returning a bunch of players is pretty wild, but they're old enough and mature enough. I think that's the word. It's a very mature group. And
Yes,
a lot of these guys too, Mike, like Carter, for instance. Again, we're not dissing Carter, but we knew Carter wouldn't be impactful right away. Like he'd have to grow into it a little bit,
right.
physically and all that. Koa, Braden, like those guys are built to contribute right away.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. That's, if anything, that's why you don't like Koa Pete as much as some other people, because you think that he is already somewhat of the finished product.
I don't know how much better he'll get. I don't.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, though. But you know that he's already a grown man. It was like that video. It's really funny watching that video where the guy from those kids from Tucson High. You got these like 5'10" kids that look like me.
They've got like 6 guys guarding him.
Yeah. They got like 6 guys guarding him, and they're all just hanging off of him. I don't even know that I'd let him play against those kind of teams.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, let's see here. Kobe L. Thiel. Carter is being drafted on potential. Koa and Burries will be drafted based on production. Yes. Okay. Florida just signed the Arkansas kid, correct? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have, in the backcourt, they're going to have Xavion Lee and Boogie Fleon. That's first.
Is Xavion Lee the Asian guy from Princeton or whatever, or Harvard?
Yeah, it'll be curious. Like, I think he's good, but again, my theory, you never know. Like, it's a difference playing Princeton every game. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Replied anytime. If it's urgent, we could get him in today on campus. Sure, we got to get you in. Cheryl already replied. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of you. Sure, open your eye.
I'll just text her.
Yeah. Do you have her number?
No, but there's nothing she can do. It's a viral.
Yeah. It's bad. No, look at this. I'm going to message her right now and say, what can you do for this?
It's a virus.
It's bad.
She can't do anything.
It's bad. Oh, she can't. Yeah, she can do anything.
It's viral. You can't.
All right. Yeah,
Trust
it's bad.
Me.
Okay. So, anyways,
Mike, is it bad?
Yeah, it's bad. It's terrible. All right. So, anyways, Gringo Billy, welcome back. What were we just talking about?
You tell me how ugly I am.
Oh, no. Well, no, you're normally beautiful. It's just your eye. It's like a shiner. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Arizona with the 3 freshmen. They're different kinds of freshmen. So I mean, that's all I'm going to say on that one. They're different kinds of freshmen. So I don't really. I do have a concern though. My question is this: everybody's talking about Carter Bryant. How are you going to replace him? My bigger question is, who is Caleb Love then next year? Who is the guy that you get the ball to at the end and you're like, go to work, big fella?
Braden Burries.
I was going to say, but that is Am I wrong in saying and I love Braden Burries. I think he's going to be just fine. But am I wrong in saying that's maybe a bigger concern is that crunch time guy as opposed to how you're going to replace the 6 and 4?
I mean, you're going to make me say this. Was Caleb Love clutch? I mean, he hit the shot at Iowa State, but against good teams, he was horrible.
How about against Oregon?
Okay, in the NCAA tournament, he was great. During the season,
Duke.
During the season,
I'm just saying that's the guy though that they gave the ball to. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
BYU, I think he was big too, wasn't he?
During the season, he was pretty bad against good teams.
No, I know, but the previous year he was good against good teams though, against in the clutch. So he's also a good free throw shooter when it really mattered. So either way, that's what I'm going to say. We will be better, Mike. Rage, how are we going to be better? Nobody's going to be on the roster next year, according to you.
Let Rage cook.
Yeah, let Rage cook. Rage is cooking food. Okay. So there's that. Now, I want to ask you something here, and this is a little bit off topic. Who is more likely to win a national championship in the next 10 years? That is called a tease. Hold on. Game on the line, fine ADO. I agree with you, man. All right, but hold on just a second. Hold on. All right, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Here we go. Welcome to the Rock. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Dude, all right, now Mike Nutowski said there might be a deal coming up here, a really good deal for some shipping and merchandise and stuff like that. Again, we pushed back against these. The Santa Ana has been repelled, and now we are going on the defense, or on the offense. We are leaving the Alamo, and we are extinguishing everybody. And again, two convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley, 50-plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. Green Valley Decorative Rock, Tucson. Again, check it out, everybody. Go there. Mike is the man. It's on Wetmore. Gringo Billy went there, and he real-timed it. We liked that. Check it out. Now, okay, hold on. Here we go. Bridge Tech Communications. Sure, you haven't been able to go to the gym because of your eye, correct?
Correct.
All right. So, But you found a gym, though, and that's probably because of Bridge Tech Communications. Bridge Tech Communications works with the best gyms, and they also work with anybody out there. Do you have a health or a wellness or a gym spa, and you want to be able to put your stuff out there? They do that for you. Our guy Tony is the man. 750% average ROI. Sure. Have you ever complained about 750% average ROI?
I have not. Not.
They promote 100-plus entities across multiple states. Check it out, Bridge Tech Communications. Again, they're in business to do business. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Where are they on campus? Primary Eye Care.
Yeah, they're right by the Student Union. You walk into the Student Union, and they're right there. They're on the left. I've walked by there. So if you walk in there, hold on, let me get the screen back. If you walk in there, what the heck? If you walk in there and you go into I don't even know what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so like if you're on the lawn and you're walking into the Student Union to like where the food court is and everything, okay?
Yeah, on the outside of the union.
Yeah, it's on the outside of the union, but it's on the left side. Like when you go in the doors, it's right on the left side, and they got like all these really cool glasses and everything. You should go there today.
All right.
Are you going to do it?
Sure.
Will you real time it?
Sure.
Yes, that's all we want. Let's see. Yeah, that is all we want. Okay. Now, are the Jayhawks getting Williams? Where is Sarr at? You know what I don't get? Why do people keep saying that Arizona should try to get Williams? He's a 6'4", 285-pound power forward. He's not a small forward.
I don't know. People don't watch college basketball.
Like in what world is he playing small forward?
He can't guard small forwards.
He's probably going to go to Kansas, right?
Yeah, Kansas or NC State.
Yeah, or NC State. That's the new one. NC State has money.
Will Wade.
Oh,
Will Wade, baby. That's all I got is money.
Yeah. Do you think Wade? Will Wade? Do you think those checks bounce or do you think they cash?
Oh, they cash.
Oh,
straight cash.
Nice, straight cash on me. All right, I wanted to ask you a little bit about this because it is something that this Bill Belichick thing. So he's getting married now to this woman, correct?
That's the rumor.
Is there any way that Bill Belichick's legacy doesn't get a little soiled by this?
Yeah, who cares?
No, I get it, but I'm just saying it's I've been right about Bill Belichick. I always said he was a fraud. Kobe L. Field disagreed with me. I win that one, Kobe L. Field. That guy's record without Brady, Brady's record without him, very good. Sure, this is true. I win.
It is very true.
Yeah. Now I will say this. He definitely has a good eye for talent. She's nice, but man, that thing is not going to end well. That thing's going to end.
You saw the Hard Knocks report, right?
Yeah. What was the deal with that one again?
So basically, she wanted creative control and like last say, and HBO or whatever was like, yeah, that's cute. We're canceling you.
Why would HBO give you a last say?
They won't. That's why they're like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You're Lute. Is Bill Belichick pulling a Lute Olson? No, this is way worse than that one. Way worse. The one with Lute was with was at least an upstanding professional. This is a total. You know what that Jordan Hudson could be? She could be part of the Crash Out crew.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you could totally see her down on like Gentle Benz or something, just like or the Cow Pony taking like body shots and stuff. But either way, that thing is not going to end. That thing is not going to end well. Speaking of Bill Belichick, though, what do you think about this idea though that they're trying to make Nick Saban like a CEO or something of like NIL and college athletics? Do you like this idea?
I don't hate it.
You know why I don't like it, though? Because here's why. Nick Saban only cares about Nick Saban. Remember when he was worried and he wanted to institute rules because he didn't have a hurry-up offense and he said that everybody was going to get hurt because there's a hurry-up offense? Remember that?
Yes.
And then, they're like, no, Bill, that's not – or no, Coach, that's not how it works. So then he's like, fine, I'll do this. Now he doesn't like NIL because it helped everybody else catch up to Alabama as well. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know. I think Nick Saban is out for Nick Saban.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Nick. I respect the Nick.
You respect? Are you backing the Nick?
I back the Nick.
All right.
And I don't think he wants to be a czar or whatever. I think he wants to help college football. It's just a little ironic that he's helping him from the point of being the head coach of Alabama who got whatever they wanted. Well,
right. But do you think, though, that I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying, though, that every time he complained about something, it was always self-serving?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, I want to talk about a couple other things. Zakai Ziegler, you actually had a good tweet the other day, and I very rarely scroll on Twitter, but I saw this one, and it's a good one. Dude, you played 140 games. Go away.
Yeah, go get a job.
Seriously,
Done, dude. Everyone, come on. You went to college for 4 years. Now you're just literally suing, saying you want a fifth. That's it.
Right.
That's the lawsuit.
And I don't get it too. What's to stop you from getting a sixth year?
Yeah, that'll be the next.
Why do we stop? Why would we ever stop?
Maybe me and you should go back to college.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Hey, Tommy Lloyd, we're here, man. We're here to help you out. Yeah, very good. But yeah, I don't get that one. Now I want to talk a little bit too about the MNBA, and then I want to get to.
You think I could start on the O line right now?
Yeah,
I think I could compete.
Interior line for sure.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Yeah. I would agree with that. All right, now I am a big fan of the MNBA. I like the MNBA. I will agree, though, that something has reached critical mass that has to be addressed and has to be addressed like as soon as the season's over. The Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stuff is ridiculous.
It's insane.
Now, listen, I know that everybody's tried to sell calls in the past and all of this. This guy takes this to a totally different level of anything I've ever seen. And quite frankly, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, but the problem is, Mike, that the refs fall for it.
I know they fall for it.
Do it. Why not do it? But yeah, it's stupid. It's dumb. Like the play last night where he goes into Anthony Edwards, gets bumped, falls down, and he makes a shot, which is awesome. But they called a foul. He didn't get fouled.
He didn't get fouled at all. And then did you see the one where he's like acting like he's just been violated or something, and he's like and there's there's nobody within like 2 feet of him.
The other one too, my favorite one was the one where he took a shot and he clearly thought he was going to get fouled, and they actually didn't call it, and it went like 5 feet off the backboard.
Right.
Like wasn't even. It looked like an alley-oop off the backboard. It's just stupid.
You know what it is though with that is it's like, dude, and this always is what bothers me about people that do this kind of stuff. You don't need to do that, dude. You're a good basketball player. What do you? It's like when Pat Mahomes would start sliding and then saying, "Oh, I got hit," when you really didn't get hit. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? And I don't even like Anthony Edwards, but you could just tell that Anthony Edwards is like, dude, if I see you in the parking lot, I'm going to beat the snot out of you.
You tossed the ball to him, too.
He should have.
He threw the ball at Shai at one point.
Well, it's good, dude. Like that, this guy is ridiculous. And again, I don't understand why we're at this stage now where it's like, like you said, they reward him. I get all that, but they've got to address that in the offseason.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing, though, that I'm going to push back on the MNFL, all the people that love the MNFL, I will say this, though. They're like, oh, the MNBA's become so soft. Dude, so is the MNFL, if you want to say that. You can't even touch a quarterback now. Like, Pat Mahomes slides, and they give you a 15-yard penalty. So the MNFL is doing the same thing. This is just harder to watch, though. And then they're crying on the ground. Did you see when LeBron fell to the ground, and, like, they show that video of him looking around or something? Yeah. Like, dude, what are we doing? Now, Jokic, I'm not going to put – yeah, just man up. Just man up. It's just man up. Man up or fan up.
Hey.
Man up or fan up.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what it means either. Now, all right, now I want to talk a little WNBA as well on this because we are equal opportunity. Rick Trimmer, we're not doing the MNFL.
Of course we
are. We just did, man. It's gonna start, dude. Yeah, it's starting right now. Here's where I'm at with the WNBA. This is the most interesting case of self-sabotage that I think I've ever seen. No matter what you think of Caitlin Clark, she is getting you more money. Period. Angel Reese, nobody is watching you when you are not playing Caitlin Clark. And there is a reason why. Because you miss 35 layups, you get the rebounds, and then you miss it again, and it looks terrible. It's like watching my sister play or watching Caitlin Clark. Wow. Yeah, it's not good.
Sister getting strays over here.
Yeah, but I do not understand this. I've never seen a situation where they're like, yeah, man, we want to go back to nobody caring about us whatsoever, because that's what's happening.
Yeah, it's weird. It's that whole situation is super weird. The takes coming out of it are just dumb. Yeah, Angel Reese does nothing for me as a basketball player. And that goes back to college. Like, what does she do? She drives, she misses, and then eventually she scores because she's bigger.
Right. Mike, what size shirt you wear? Large, buddy. But let's see here. Now, let's see. Oh, this is good. This is the text of this is the message of the chat, Mr. Tyler Warden. Angel Reese has a worse field goal percentage than Jonte Porter, and he was actively trying to miss shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's good. That's good. Yeah. WNBA rebounding equal. All right. All I'm saying is this: is that this is odd. That and you know what? If I'm Caitlin Clark, at some point I'm going to be like, man, you suck. I don't know what to tell you. You suck. She did kind of say that actually.
She did. She did.
Yeah. So that's the RG3 Ryan Clark thing is crazy. I will say this: I'm not going to get involved in any of this, but all these white people lecturing both those guys on how they should feel, stay out of it. That's not our call. Let them have fun. But yes, I could tell that Rage. I could tell Rage was not a Angel Reese fan. That's for sure. All right, now we're going to talk. But the WNBA loves Caitlin Clark and what she brings to players. And what she brings. Oh, the players of the WNBA don't like her. Yes. We'll talk about this, but not the Gronk news. No, we're not going to talk about the Gronk news.
No, and I'm not talking about why they hate her either.
Yeah, I'm not getting into any of that either. But all right, and that was the little thing. Yeah. Okay, now let's we got a couple more reads. And then we are going to get into. I got to ask Sheer a couple questions about our U of A baseball. Hold on, my U of A. Hold on. Let's see here. Look ahead. Hold on. I'm looking here. RJ's. All right. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Oh, Sheer, you're gone. Hold on. This show's been all over the place. Cody, come back. Hold on. This isn't good either. Hold on. Everybody stay. Oh, I just did that. Boom. All right. RJ's Frozen Cactus. We went there. The food at RJ's Frozen Cactus, very tasty, Sheer. Very scrumptious.
Yes. Very.
Yes. Very good. Yes, it looks good. It was on Bar Rescue. Kobe L. Thiel's been there before. Joseph obviously won't go, but there's been other people that have come. The great David Rosen has been there. Many other people. B-Cat got to hang out with us, have some frosties, as Dave Hickey would call them, and pregame at RJ's. Yeah, that's what he called them when he would always say, he's like, oh, I know. Frosty. And so 100-plus craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. Check it out. It's on Speedway. We very much like them. They are awesome. Okay, now, what else do we got? I think we got one more read in here. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Comfort X HVAC. I'm not going to try to mess this one up here because I will mess it up.
Yeah, sure. Lock in.
Okay, it's hot outside, so take off all your clothes. But, that's a song. Listen, Kobe L. Thiel's always talking about his 20... Well, what did he say? He had a 2006 Dodge Challenger or something, and it's got 175,000 miles on it. It's not a flex, and it's got no air conditioning. No surprise. But guess what? He can if he goes home and he doesn't have air conditioning either, then he's really going to be terrible. He's going to be part of the crash out crew. Guys, you don't want to be part of the crash out crew. You want to be able to have AC that works. Sheer AC that works is invaluable, is it not?
Of course it is.
Yes. Small business with big savings, built on trust for the long haul, perfect track record, residential and commercial HVAC expertise, endorsed by Tony Gimino. That putz. Check him out, comfortxhvac.com. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, now we're back. Sheer, I want to ask you something. I like Lev. Lev's a good dude. This is good. But TJ Wilmore, also a good dude. We like TJ Wilmore as well. Lev was saying that Caitlin Lowe deserves another year, and then Wilmore says, but nobody from the Star is ever going to call for anybody to ever be fired. And yeah, and that is kind of the case. Yes, I am a millennial, Nick Arena. It's right in the middle of it. But that's kind of where I'm at. Nobody from the Star is really going to call for anybody to be fired, and I'm not beating them up. It is what it is. How will you know when it's time for Caitlin Lowe to go, Sheer?
I think it's tough to fire her now because she has made the College World Series, but this is the problem, Mike, with following a legend. I would never want to follow a legend.
Right.
Never. Even if I thought I was the best, because nothing she does will ever be as good as Mike Andrea.
But here's what you got to do, though. You got to compare, and I agree with you, totally agree with you. But if you want to be fair to her, you got to compare Candrea's last 10 years to her first 10 years, because Candrea was not the same guy the last 10 years that he was the first 10 or the first 35 years, whatever the case.
I mean, of course he was, though, Mike. The last 10 years?
Yeah, what did he do? He didn't win anything.
In the last 10 years.
Yeah, go atake. I'm ready. I'm listening.
Well, you want me to start? What year do you want me to start?
Yeah, I don't know. Last 10 years. The 10th year.
Okay, so let's just start from 2009.
Okay.
Right? World Series. Okay. World Series runner-up. Super.
That wasn't the last 10 years. His last year was it would have been 2011.
Okay, so let's start at 2011. Super, regular regional, super.
So he didn't make a College World Series in his last 10 years.
But he made supers every year.
But he didn't make a College World Series. She made a College World Series in her first year, correct?
With his dudes, yeah.
Well, he didn't do it. All I'm saying is this. The dude didn't make, and he's great. He's the best. He's the GOAT. But the dude didn't make Gringo Billy, his teams weren't real contenders, though. That's all I'm going to say is that at the end of the day, dude, in 10 years, his team didn't make one College World Series.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's here. Buzzer beater Gen Z here, Bear Down Cats. That's funny. All right, let's be real. In his heyday, the SEC wasn't the SEC. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the problem. Now, should you have higher expectations for Arizona baseball or Arizona softball, Sheer? Because it doesn't feel like any of the traditional powers in softball are good anymore. Like, is UCLA good?
Yeah.
Are they good? Are they in the College World Series?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah.
They play in a conference where they play in the Cold Soup Conference, though. Do they even have softball in the Big Ten?
What are you talking, Mike? This is where you run into trouble, Mike, because you start talking about sports and stuff.
Is it, dude? Are they in the College World Series? UCLA?
Mike, they're 10th in the country, Mike.
Arizona was 13th, right?
Yeah.
But was Arizona really that good, though?
Yes, they should have absolutely won their regional.
Because you do blame Caitlin Lowe for
Arkansas. UCLA's in the super. UCLA's always good, Mike.
Hey, do you remember? Hey, I was at a game. Do you remember when UCLA cheated and they brought in you probably don't remember this before your day. They brought in this Australian woman and she came in there and she wasn't eligible or anything. And they came in there and she won it. And U of A couldn't hit her or anything. All right, now Arizona baseball though. We're all Arizona baseball. We're all Arizona baseball fans tomorrow. We're going to be leading with this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You better hope they win.
Yeah. Oh, you're actively rooting against him?
No, I'm absolutely not. I'm not.
You are. Hey, I think I did a pretty good. Until they develop pitching their bone, according to Gringo Billy. I would agree with this.
Yeah, Ben White was talking about that too.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That is a really, really good point. Now, sure. Where can they find you doing your work? I operated this whole thing by myself.
I am picking up Aurora at 12:15, and we are going right to Cheryl.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Real time it.
I'm not sure she can do anything, but I will go meet Cheryl.
Will you real time it though?
Take a picture? Yeah.
Yeah, real time it. We need to real time it though. Yeah. Hey, everybody, go Sure. What time are you getting there? Well, I'll meet you there. It's not on campus.
Around 1.
Oh, perfect. Maybe I'll come see you guys. Okay, now, sure. Where can they find you doing your business?
WildcatAuthority.com in the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby and the Knicks, Mike. The Knicks are on tonight.
Oh, the Knicks, yes. Hey, by the way, let's see your best fish face.
Well, not with the eye. I'm better.
All right, yeah, sure, you're all good. All right, now, Dick Wilson, I would agree with that. He says until Arizona matches the money the SEC spends, they will stay irrelevant. I think they can be good. I just don't think they're going to be. Don't think that they're going to be national contenders. That's all I'm saying. I was right about Candrea not making a World Series in the last 10 years. Sure, I knew that.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Look at my research. All right, everybody. You guys are the best. We will be back with you tomorrow. Wilbur's Big Burner coming on here. And I don't know I don't want to have to do that stupid smiley face they're all doing. We're going to figure something out, though, because he is going to come on. But everybody out there, you guys are the absolute best. We very much appreciate it. Stay with me, though. Oh, I found the outro video. Okay, guys, you are the best. TTFN, ta-ta for now. See you tomorrow. TTFN. Hold on. Play outro.